Maggie sat at the counter of the diner, the flickering fluorescent lights casting a pale glow over the empty tables. It was late, and the only sound was the rhythmic ticking of the clock on the wall. She wiped down the counter for what felt like the 100th time, her eyes occasionally darting to the window where the fog rolled in thick like a ghostly curtain. Just as she began to feel the weight of the silence, the phone rang. The sound cut through the stillness like a knife. Maggie's heart raced. In a town like this, late-night calls rarely meant good news. She hesitated, glancing at the clock. It was nearly midnight. With a deep breath, she picked up the receiver. "Diner," she said, trying to keep her voice steady. "Is this Maggie?" A shaky voice crackled on the other end. It was familiar yet distorted. "Who is this?" she asked, her heart pounding. "Listen to me. You need to get out of there. They're coming for you." Maggie's stomach twisted. "Who's coming?" "I can't say. Just trust me. You're in danger." The line went dead. She set the receiver down, her hands trembling. What was she supposed to do? Panic gripped her, but she knew she couldn't just leave. The diner was all she had left after her parents passed. It was her sanctuary, her home. Suddenly, the door swung open with a creak, and a figure stepped in, silhouetted against the fog. Maggie's breath caught in her throat as she recognized him. Jake, a local fisherman who often stopped by for coffee. He looked disheveled, eyes wide with fear. "Maggie!" he shouted, his voice echoing in the empty space. "You need to get out of here now." "What's going on?" she asked, fear clawing at her throat. "They found out you're here. You're in serious trouble. We need to go." "Who?" she pressed, her mind racing. Jake glanced out the window, then back at her, his expression grim. "The people I told you about. The ones I thought I could escape. They're looking for you because of me." "What do you mean?" "They want what I have. I thought I could keep it hidden, but they've tracked it to you. You have to trust me." "Maggie!" Before she could respond, the sound of tires screeched outside, followed by the unmistakable sound of footsteps approaching. Maggie felt her pulse quicken. The diner's back door was an option, but the front was the only way out. "Quick!" Behind the counter, Jake hissed. They ducked down, hearts pounding in sync. Maggie could hear voices outside, low and menacing. She strained to catch snippets of their conversation. "We know she's in there. Check the back."